First things first, I'm going to tell you where the whole shit is wrong. When it comes to talent, that is a God-given gift. It doesn't belong to us. It was given to us from Source. And guess what? It was given for free. Not one of us who are gifted on this planet have ever had to sign a contract with God for permission to use our gift.
Amen.
Ever. But you got to sign a whole lot of contracts with the devil.
Oh, shit.
What is going on with y'all, man? It is Black Balloon, and I'm coming back with another video, man, so y'all already know what's going on. Alright, y'all. Now, y'all already know we gotta talk about this Kris Jenner thing, right? Every clip, video I have seen across YouTube, TikTok, a lot of people are talking about Kris Jenner being 69, turning 70 years old just next month. And she looks almost younger than her daughters. Now, something to note about this. So, supposedly this is a very expensive facelift, right? Something to note about it. I got a couple of clips I want to play. And of course, since we're talking about Kris Jenner, we're going to go back and we're going to also talk about the Ray J and Kim Kardashian thing, right? The sex tape that they made a long time ago, and how Kris Jenner basically directed the tape, and she was behind the entire thing, as said by Ray J himself. So I figured, since we talking about, Kris Jenner, we might as well dig up some of the stuff that she has been a part of when it comes to her family and the coven of witches that we know are the Kardashians, right? So y'all already know, I went and dug up the Ray J clip. That was probably 3 or 4 years ago now, where he basically exposed the whole thing on how the sex tape really went down and who was actually behind it and how they chose, out of 3 tapes, which one to actually leak, which was leaked by Kris Jenner. So, thought this would be a pretty interesting video. Y'all already know we got to jump into a clip from a TikTok channel that I show all the time on the page. She always points this stuff out really good. So, with that being said, y'all, check this out.
What's actually going on here, guys? Give it to me. Shoot it straight. Something's not adding up here. This isn't Kim Kardashian. This isn't Khloe Kardashian. This is their almost 70-year-old mother, Kris Jenner. How? They're telling us it's plastic surgery, but there's only so many ways you can stretch the skin. And in anyone that I have seen who has gotten multiple plastic surgery procedures, never ends up looking better. They end up looking botched. So how? And it's not just about having a new face. She actually has a new neck. She has a new chest. One of my questions is how are we changing the skin's texture? We can stretch it, we can pull it, we can cut it in various ways, but how is she adding youth back into her skin? Where did this go? A lot of people want to say that it's Photoshop and filter, but she's doing live interviews looking the same age as her daughters, who are 30 plus years younger than her. Hollywood has always used plastic surgery and Botox. That is nothing new. But back in the day, they'd get a little bit of work done here and there, and you could still tell who the person was. Nowadays, these people have entirely new faces. And is it just me, or are we living in an uncanny valley where all of these celebrities are beginning to look like Kardashians? Demi Lovato, before and after. Katy Perry, before and after. Jessica Simpson. Christina Aguilera, same exact face shape. Meghan Trainor, who by the way blocked me from socials for calling this shit out. What's happening? Kelly Osbourne. And by the way, some of these celebrities have personally told me they don't have nothing done. Just a few injections for TMJ. So how are all of you looking identical? Her cases like Paris Hilton, it's just a case of Benjamin Button, so she says. But it's all the same bone structure, it's all the same jawline, it's all the same cheekbones, it's all the same eyebrows. I wonder where it originated.
If you don't know what the Kardashians do to be billionaires, I don't know what to tell you. Earth to people on my channel, if you're in the cult, so let's look at it as a cult. Let's call the cult Luciferianism, satanic, inverted world religion, perverted Baphomet. I don't give a fuck what you call it. Call it whatever. Mormonism, all of that. Call it all of that. So the club that they're in gives them the cabal. That's really what they are. And ask yourself why those witches elevated to control everything with they touch their faces. If they really walked their walk, they wouldn't have like the shitty nose job, the diaper in the booty, and they wouldn't have all plastic surgery themselves. Not the oldest one, is it Courtney? Whoever's married to Blink 81 guy. They wouldn't have done all that, but they don't look like themselves. They don't look like themselves. Who are they? Who are they? Like, what? You're not even attractive. You're average. But you went and spent money, and now I'm supposed to listen to you because why?
Now, the reason I played the clip in the very beginning of the video, and that clip from Jaguar Wright, she wasn't even talking about the Kardashians, just talking about usual industry stuff. But the clip rang true to the exact topic about the Kardashian family. Because why in the hell are they famous? I mean, I think we've been asking that question ever since we heard of a Kardashian, or ever since we heard of a Kris Jenner, her first husband, or whoever the guy was that was like big time lawyer or whatever he was. Why the hell are they famous? They don't have any talent. Their talent is getting with rappers and black entertainers and football players and sucking the life out of them. Kanye, Lamar Odom, just so many of them. That was their talent. Their talent is literally sucking the life force out of other famous people. The Kardashians, man, I mean, this video probably be 2 hours long if we just went back, over everything that they've been brought up in the media about. It made so much sense. God-given talent. There's no contract to be signed. You're blessed to be able to use the gift that he gave you. But you got to sign a lot of contracts when it comes to the devil. And every contract that the Kardashians have signed has been literally from the devil. But the whole thing with Kris Jenner and the way, she's looking, the girl in the clip, the lady in the clip made a lot of sense. She said her neck is damn near new. Chest looked different. I'm talking about not a single wrinkle in that skin. I'm talking about skin smoother than little babies. Something ain't right. The crazy thing is, with all that money, you cannot and you will not be able to run, from when your time is still coming. Whether we want to believe that's natural facelift or plastic surgery, or the fact that she has been sucking the life force out of some little ones. And, obviously they're not going to disclose that kind of truth. But it always makes me think about Sandra Bullock when she went on the Ellen DeGeneres show and she talked about how the foreskin from little Korean boys makes them look younger. And shoot, Ellen DeGeneres, ever since she done got off of TV and all that, I mean, she looks old as hell. She has aged like spoiled milk. Now, I know she's like in her 60s or something, but just a couple years ago, she did not look like how she looked now. Like, if you look up a recent picture of her when she like with her little girlfriend or something, boy, her face looks like, it just looks dry, just gone, old as hell, looking in the face is what I'm trying to say. I want to play this clip from Ray J. Now, obviously, I wouldn't just be bringing up that sex tape just to talk about it and gossip about it. That's not the point of it, right? The point is to show the shadiness and the nastiness and the evil behind their mom, Kris Jenner. You know, the role and the hand that she also had in being a handler for Kanye West. Even that clip that they put out. I mean, I could put it in the video real quick if y'all want, where she's kind of like, she has that tone that just sounds really deceiving, as if she's trying to reason with Kanye when he was going crazy. Like, he was like, yo, did you have something to do with my mental health? Like, some of y'all probably saw it. And she was like, yes, we love you. Da 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 da. She just sounded very.
I went from the family and taking any responsibility for my hospital visit, but if we were to go on mine, that's 50% of what people say at least, or maybe am I lying? It doesn't matter!
It matters to us and you. It doesn't matter what the internet says. It matters what we think. Yay.
So what do you think? Did you have an effect on my mental health?
Yes. 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 I'm saying yes. And I love you. I love you. I don't want you to be not perfect. I love you.
And so I want to play the clip from Ray J, because he goes in on how the mom is a straight up evil freak. She actually watched their sex tape in order to figure out which one she was going to put out and leak. Just some disgusting shit, but I'm not surprised. So with that being said, y'all, we'll go ahead and jump into this clip, then we'll come back and wrap the video up. All right, check this out.
And what's crazy is that, hit me with the light. What's crazy is that, like, I'm supposed to be on vacation. I'm in the Dominican Republic, and I'm looking at somebody mama lying and just really just laughing at. You're gonna try to crush my career, make me look stupid when you know you was the mastermind, and then go out to dinner later and eat with your rich friends, huh? It's just like, well, we him over again. We always Ray over. He's our little like scapegoat when we want to just feel like we like special and somebody hurt us. Like, stop, like, you got me up. I start to think to myself, all right, if you already believe what these people are saying about me is true, then what I gotta lose? Then to tell my truth and tell you what it really is, like, and I'm not telling you, I'm telling this, so when my kids grow up, they know the truth. Like, when we was young and y'all manipulated us to do this shit, I take full responsibility for the act. I was lit. We made a lot of money, I get it. But we together, like, y'all really think that y'all was gonna, I don't know. You know what? Here's how I look at it. Your lawyer, Marty, right? Every time somebody talks about y'all of this magnitude, y'all always cease and desist. Y'all shut that down. Y'all tried to make Black China look crazy, right? Because you felt like you had the facts. Crickets. Kim ain't responded to this at all because she know what she did. And Chris, you know you ran the play. I'm going crazy tonight as far as like my energy, because I'm so like disgusted at sitting back and waiting for what? Like, waiting for what? I can't see the comments. I don't give a about what nobody say. All I care about is my daughter and my son growing up. Like, damn, Pops is 100. Like, Pops would never put anything out without anybody's consent and make millions on their demise. Like, y'all, okay, I'm going to the house. They sending me all the I got at the house. They emailing me all these facts. Y'all sued Steve Hirsch, that's a lie. $5 million, you never got $5 million. You can't print those documents up, they don't exist. You never got no money from Steve, you got $400,000, just like I got $400,000. We signed the contract the same day. You got the same contract I got, except guess what? You rushed me to sign the contract because your mama was rushing me to sign it. So guess what you did? You signed my deliverables in your handwriting, right? Because you was rushing me. So you signed my deliverables. Kim Kardashian got her handwriting and her fingerprints all over my contract. When you look at the two, when you look at my signature and you look at her signature on my deliverables, that shit say sex tape, Number one. Sex tape number two. And guess what? The third sex tape or the second they've been trying to play me on, that shit called Santa Barbara Sex. Her mama made us go shoot it for safety. She watched the said, hey, we're gonna go with the first one because the first one is better. It gives my daughter a better look than the second one that I made y'all go do. But you watched it?
Now, we all know Ray J, he couldn't even believe it. He said, you watched it? You did some sick ass shit. You actually watched it. See, that was a couple of years ago. But obviously, when all that stuff started to come out, because clearly they were trying to cheat him out of money and, out of what he did to basically give Kim Kardashian a career. I mean, technically, she got famous off a sex tape, right? But, I mean, he was dumbfounded by it. Her own mom made them record a third one for security reasons. Actually watched the tape. One with the best angles to put out so her daughter would look decent enough on it. I mean, in a sense, we would call that selling your daughter to the industry, right? I mean, Ray J was already a well-known singer, been connected to the industry since he was a teenager. I think before anyone knew who a Kim Kardashian was. But I think the point of it here is that, the head witch of their family, which is their mom, I mean, it's clear at that time she would do anything to see some money and see some fame. And obviously after that, I mean, they slowly became a household name. And now to this day, Kim Kardashian, I think, she's still appearing in American Horror Story, if I'm not mistaken. Like you said, they've basically made billions at this point. To me, all for nothing. I mean, Kylie and, the other sister and, she was with Travis Scott and this and that. It's like, what did they even do, y'all? I mean, I get it. Once you become famous and you in that cult, you signed your soul over to pretty much everything you could think of. You get opportunity after opportunity in that world. They've made their own lane and they have influenced millions of young girls through the two youngest sisters and women across the world through Kim Kardashian. I mean, she's influenced millions just by herself. Like that one clip where they were showing a bunch of the other women who want to basically look like them. It's like they've created the blueprint of how women should look in the industry. I mean, Kris Jenner right here with this photo, she don't even look like the mama no more. She damn near look like Kim Kardashian. I mean, I get it, she came out of her womb, but she almost looking like more like Kim than Kim looked like Kim. I mean, she really did a number. Her nose is thicker. Crazy. Everything is different. Like, she really did a number. Whatever she got done, whatever life force she decided to take, I don't know, y'all. I can't even put a finger on this one. I can't even put a finger on it. But I'm not going to spend too much more time talking about this. I thought it was worth doing a video on for sure. Just to go over a little bit about, Kris Jenner. Been all over the internet the past couple days. I thought y'all would enjoy this one, man. So with that being said, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this one. It's Black Balloon. And I'm going to see y'all soon, all right? I'm out.